Hello everyone, and in this video, we are going to again talk about the SSH configuration, but this time we are not going to access using the password of SSH, but how we are going to access it depends on the keys. So let's first discuss about the concepts of key and what all things we are going to cover in this video. So let's suppose this is the client machine and this is the SSH server. This is the server on which the SSH port is running on, let's say, port number 22. So if you want to access the server from client machine, we can do that using two methods. First thing is we want IP address, username, and the password. But if we do not want to go for this approach, then what we can do is on the client machine itself, you can do following steps, in which the first step is called as key generation. We will be generating SSH key. So this will be the first step. The second step will be key exchange or key sharing or exchange. This will be the second step. And the third one will be you have to use these keys to log in. So these steps we have to perform in order to get the access of the machine using keys. Now, we are talking about keys generation and we are talking about key exchange. So SSH, when we want to take the access of the machine, we have the second approach using, we require the IP address, we require the username, and then we require a key. So once in the first step, basically on the client machine, we are going to perform these steps. So on the client machine, first of all, we are going to generate the keys. And keys means we are going to generate two keys. The one key will be named as ID underscore RSA. That is also known as the private key. This is called as the private key. The second key will be ID underscore RSA dot pub. So this is the public key. So two keys we are going to generate. And then in the second step, we are going to share the public key to the server. So the public key which is generated over here, it's going to be shared on the server, and that particular file will be shared inside a specific location that I'll be telling you. And then finally, you're going to use the key to log in. So we are going to use the private key so that we can get the access of this server. So that will be our methodology.
So now in the next video, we are going to see how we can do the configuration of SSH through which we can log in with the help of keys. If you want to join the live practical focus training on Kali Linux, then you can contact us on the number shown on the screen.